Bitcoin is down to $67,000. Is this the end of the bull market? Join me in this video as I'm going to talk all about it. Hey guys, my name is Rohan Rad. I'm your host at The Crypto Forecast. I'm so happy to be here and I'm so happy to have you with me. So in this video, we're going to talk about why is Bitcoin down and predict if this is going to be the end of the bull market for us or Bitcoin still has a chance to go upwards. So join me right here. Okay, so first of all, as you can see, Bitcoin is $67,000 and as you know, we have seen a really huge red candle right here and we have plunged down to 67 right here. Last time we talked about, we were at $72,000 and as you know, last time when we checked fear and greed index, we were at really high points and now we have came down a little bit. As you can see, fear and greed is at 83, still very high, but it shows that there is a lot of FOMO, a lot of euphoria in the market, and a lot of new investors are in the market and trading. So a couple of data that we have to check together, and the first one starts with the ETFs. So as you can see, the past few days, the flows to Bitcoin ETFs has been good. We had a couple of good days. We had Grayscale's outflows peaking at almost 500 million in the past few days, but still the inflows take the outflows, as you know. So there are a couple of things that I want to cover in this video. It's going to be a really quick one. The first one is going to be the miners revenue. As you know, while the Bitcoin hit an ATH, miners revenue reached up to $78 million, something we haven't even seen in the last bull market right here. And this could potentially be the end of the miners' work. Right here, a lot of miners could potentially sell while we are going down because we are closer and closer to the halving. Denkan update is also live. Ethereum also went down. We have seen more than $4,000 in the past few days, but we came back down and it's trading probably around 3,600 today. And after the Denkan update, the layer 2s are more scalable at this point, and the cost of transaction on these layer 2 blockchains like Arbitrum, like Metis, Optimism, all of these layer 2 blockchains are now lowered, and there's a lot of chance that we see the migration from the main Ethereum blockchain to these optimistic rollups, ZK rollups, these kind of blockchains that use different methods to make Ethereum blockchain more scalable. So we haven't seen any red flags and anything go wrong in this update, which is really good at this point. But as you know, the buy the rumor, sell the news happen in the market. People bought in the enjoyment and the anticipation for this update on Ethereum, but now they are selling their assets. So next thing that I want to cover is new talks from Vitalik Buterin. He thinks that the work of Ethereum is kind of done. The big part is actually done after the merge, going from POW to POS. And now that we have proto-dank sharding in the blockchain, the work of the hard work of Ethereum blockchain is done, and now they're going to focus on making Ethereum more and more people friendly and more usable to the people who don't have the knowledge of using blockchains. And he had this conversation and interview. He talked all about it. And that's it for Ethereum. I guess from now on we're gonna see a little bit of downtrend for Ethereum, and we have to see when we're gonna get more hype and news, especially if the Ethereum ETFs get a little bit hyped up, so we can actually jump back again on the trend for ETH. Next up, we got BlackRock getting a record high daily volume tradings, I guess a few days ago we had this data that after a long time from the start of Bitcoin ETFs, finally BlackRock inflows overtake the outflows from Grayscale, which is a really good data. But the only problem with that is that we have been in this hype era where people were in FOMO. That's why they bought Bitcoin, and they are not probably going to be holders for the long term. And this FOMO state will probably cause a lot of people to sell their assets, and we might see Bitcoin coming down in the near future. One thing that caught my eye when I was gathering the data was this note from the Federal Reserve Conference, which they're obviously talking about CBDC as one of the key duties of the Fed, which will boost the confidence for a new CBDC coming soon. Obviously not soon enough. Obviously something like the Bitcoin ETF will happen for the US government to actually accept the CBDCs, and it's going to take a really long time, but the fact that they are actually talking about it is really, really important. It shows that the US want to be the head of this game. I don't think anyone can challenge their existence in the miners situation, in the whole blockchain situation. The teams that are working inside US in different blockchains and protocols, I think they're doing a really good job at getting a lot of share of the market for themselves. And as you have probably heard the news, now Bitcoin ETFs in US hold more than 4% of the cumulative supply of Bitcoin, which is crazy for just 1.5 months or 2 months of ETFs working and running. Crypto fans actually prefer Trump as the president against Biden. So a new poll from Paradigm showed that a lot of U.S. Congressmen they prefer Trump as the leader of the country against Biden. A few days ago we had this talk from Trump that he said he can live with Bitcoin.
Do you have any thoughts now on crypto?
Well, it's taken its own life. I do little things sometimes for fun and make money with it, but I have fun with it too.
You mean
NFTs.
You bought Bitcoin?
No. But I sometimes will let people pay through Bitcoin, or will let people get involved in a new. If you think of it, it's an additional form of currency. But I have seen there has been a lot of use of that, and I'm not sure that I'd want to take it away at this point.
And this is a really good thing for the future of Bitcoin, and I will talk about it in another whole video, and we're gonna see what are the benefits if Trump gets elected, or if Biden gets elected in the next presidential election of US. So the last data that I'm going to cover in this video is this Glassnode week onchain essay, and we're going to cover some important data here. So the first thing is the euphoria zone. As we talked about it in Fear and Greed, as we reached the ATH, we also hit a new ATH in Fear and Greed Index, which was 94, I guess, which shows a lot of FOMO in the market, a lot of this euphoric zone for people, which is actually something that we have seen before, like in 2021 bull run, or in the end of 2017-2018 bull run, which we are seeing the similar kind of signs right here after breaking the ATH in 2024. The other thing is this realized cap hodl wave. So as you know, every time we reach the high prices for any kind of asset, we see the wealth transfer from holders, from the people who have been in the market for a really long time, 2 years, 3 years, or even more, to younger investors who just got the news, they're hyped up, they're in FOMO state, and they want to buy as much as they can. So this is the wealth transfer that happens at the end of a bull run or an uptrend cycle. So the thing is that we are seeing the same kind of thing here, and from the last November in 2023, we see a rise of 138% in the addresses who have been in the market for less than 3 months, young investors. So we actually topped that, and this data almost shows that, and it is almost like the past and previous bull runs. So this data shows that there is probably a real chance of trend reversal at this point when there are a lot of young investors in the market. And the last data that I'm going to check is the funding rate. As I told you, when the price goes higher and higher, we are seeing more and more funding rates, which shows FOMO in the market. And we actually topped that in this cycle as well, with 35 to 45% of the annualized funding rates, and also the aSOPR being more than 27% higher than average, which shows people are in huge profits that a little by little they are actually saving. Thank you for being with me in this video. I hope you learned something. Just a quick note that these are not financial advices. This is what I think, and this is just for entertainment, education, and I hope it could help you decide on your own positions. Just know that you should manage your own risk. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your other crypto fans so they can use the real-time data, the updated data, and it could help them to make better decisions on their trades as well. Thank you for being with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you in the next one.